So again, we are here for RPG Afternoons, and this is Mars Warlogs from Spiders. So, what did we do last time in Mars Warlogs, and what are our plans today? Last time, we escaped the POW camp. We arrived in a place called the Sand, which is the old neighborhood of uh, the younger tag along, whose name is Innocence, who's actually the narrator of our story. And we discovered that his parents owned a shop, which I guess was attached to their home. That's what it seems like. And they were also part of the militia. And uh, towards the end of the war between the forces of Aurora and the other faction, whose name I don't quite remember right now, um, a lot of the members of the militia were arrested. And apparently, the shop slash home of the parents to Innocence was destroyed. And so we don't, at this point, know the state of his parents. They may have been destroyed along with the structure. They may have been arrested. They may have escaped. And they may be part of a resistance group. But we are. We have reached out to someone who's very knowledgeable within the Sand, and they are trying to connect us with the resistance. Uh, but while we sort of wait on them to do this, they're sending us out on different, basically, fetch quests. And so that's where we are right now. And so today we're going to try to see if we can finish some of those fetch quests. We're going to see if we can hopefully level up. We're going to reacquaint ourselves with the combat controls and with the different abilities and feats we're trying to learn. And we're going to see how much further we can get through the Sand today. I feel like we're going to, unless we get like a curveball thrown at us, I feel like we are going to finish with the Sand today. I also went through the trophy list in this game, and I think this game is either 3 or 4 chapters long. There's one chapter, I'm sorry, not chapter. There's a one trophy for completing chapter 1, another trophy for completing chapter 2, and then another trophy for completing chapter 3, and then there's a 4th trophy for completing the game. So I don't know if chapter 3 is the game and they just give you like a bonus trophy for completing all 3, or if there's actually 4 chapters. But the Sand is chapter 2, and I feel like we're at least halfway through with the chapter. So we're probably going to beat that today. And then we still have another 3 stream sessions of RPG Afternoons this week. So I'm going to guess that we're probably going to beat the game this week. If not, maybe sometime next week. Oh, so there's an additional benefit to blinding an enemy. They might attack their own targets. That makes sense. They can't see, so they just start waving their weapon around aimlessly. Cool, cool. Alright. So yeah, probably for the next few minutes, I'm just going to try to go through our inventory and some of the combat functions and try to remind myself of how to play this game and what we're doing. Just because I only play this when I stream, and the last time we played this was, I think it was Saturday of last week. I guess the first one we're going to go for is the Exhibitionist, since he's actually on the map. Okay. Find humility, the pervert who is bothering Charity's girls in the Sand. Alright, let me pop in my earbuds, and we will start in. Do you have any dialogue?
Yes? Come on, let's go.
I guess not. Okay. Wait, what was that? Oh. I wanted to make sure it wasn't... Oh, wait, what was that? What's that? Oh, okay. It is a loot crate, but I already opened it. Let's bring up the map. Okay, I need to go... Great. Oh, let's go. We're going to get to pass by a frugality. So we'll get to talk to him, and then we'll do the abandoned thing. Okay. So, through here. And this way.
Hey, you, sir. Listen, do you think you could help me out?
Problem?
You can say that again, but I think you're the guy for the job. From what I've seen, you're not the kind scared of duking it out with scumbags.
I'm not planning on making a career out of it.
Of course, but it's for a good cause, see? There's this gang of junkies that's set up in my workshop. I can't go there anymore. And if I can't work, well, I can't earn a living. I'll pay you, of course.
There's a lot of addicts here. Alright, I'll go kick them out. We'll see about that later. Alright, I'll go kick them out.
So I get a bunch of addicts out of your place. Then what?
Then I'll give you some serum, of course. And if you ever need a hand, you just let me know. Turnabout and all that, right?
All right, I'll go see those squatters.
Thank you so much. I owe you. And actually, I'm the craftsman round here.
Roy, wandering evictor. Later.
New quest. Requiem for Dreamers. Get the junkies in Frugality's workshop out. Alright. So he's the craftsman. Maybe he can make us some good stuff. Get the junkies in Frugality's workshop out. Are they on the map? They are on the map. They're really close. Okay.
Hi, what can I do for you?
Why do you stay?
I gotta admit, I don't really see why you stick around this dump.
We moved here nearly 40 years ago, my wife and I. Wasn't the lap of luxury, but we couldn't really afford anything else. And there were things to do around here at the time. She was an artist, you know? I just ran the store. Compared to what she could do with her hands, the technomancers were nothing. She was a real magician. She's not here anymore. But I can't leave our workshop. We built it together. I'd have liked to know the place was going to survive both of us. If we'd had a kid, that would have been what we wanted more than anything. Well, almost anything.
I see.
Aww. What do you know about Charity?
Since you've been living here, you must have heard about Charity, I guess.
Of course. Great woman. I don't even want to think what things would be like around here without her.
I suppose so.
It's not what you think. She's got good company, that's for sure, but that's not all she does. You know?
Really?
It may seem like an old-fashioned idea, but she's a good person. She helps people. And has enough influence so things run pretty much smoothly, even though the militia disappeared. It's sure not the Source or its soldiers who are gonna do that for us. Hooker or not, it's people like her that we need, not them. Maybe Wisdom and his guard dog should try selling their bodies to see what it's like. They could do with a change of perspective. I mean, don't go repeating that, of course. You tend to relax a bit when the cat's not around.
No problem. I can't even think of how to fit it into a conversation.
Bye.
Later.
Alright. Up and to the left.
Don't you take me for a fool, Chance. I can see you've been taking it again. You're looking for trouble? Last time wasn't enough?
Yeah, right. They let us go in the end. Iron up, they don't give a shit about us.
Hey, anyway, this place is the perfect hangout. We'll be quiet
You're stopping Mr. Frugality from working, and the soldiers only let you go because I begged him to get it, all right? We work together, but he won't keep looking the other way forever.
Mom, don't make me look bad in front of my friends. Leave the fuck alone, man.
Yeah, Mom. Stop making him look bad. Go suck your lieutenant off. And tell him he didn't see nothing, huh?
Hey, shut the fuck up, man.
Interesting, interesting. There's some dialogue before you go in. I wonder if we can talk things through instead of having to fight.
What? Who are you?
Well, I guess so. I thought I was just going to walk into the room and start fighting. But I guess there's maybe a chance we can talk our way out of this. Who are you? I like that option. Trouble. Roy, I'm here to get the place back.
The name's Roy. I was sent here to get the workshop back to its rightful owner.
I knew it. The perfect hangout, huh? Please don't hurt them. They're just kids.
They look old enough to stand and walk to the door, unless maybe they want to crawl.
But they don't know what they're doing. That drug makes them that way. They have no idea what they're doing. To other people and themselves.
Not my problem. Yeah, poor innocent devils caught in a hellish spiral despite their best intentions. I think that's sarcasm on his part. That's real sad. Why should frugality pay for them? I kind of want to choose the second one, but with the ... there at the end, I feel like that's sarcasm. Yeah, it probably is. He's playing it up. That's real sad, but why should frugality pay for them?
Are you suggesting I let a guy who didn't do a thing pay for them?
No, of course not. That's not what I meant. But violence will only make things worse. I can hardly get through to my son. Please, they're just kids. Go after the ones who take advantage of them instead.
So basically you want me to take out their dealer. I don't really see how that's any of my business.
They're squatting here to hide, and because their dealer's nearby. If you cut off their supply, you'll be creating a long-term answer to your problem, and you'll be saving lives.
Oh, that's interesting. I like this. So I can either say no, I don't think I agree, and just beat up these guys, and then I get the workshop back, or I can help. And I can see that she has like a red cross on her vest, so she's probably a doctor. I can go beat up the dealer, then this quest will probably resolve itself. And then she'll probably become a healing merchant for us. No thanks. I think I'll just throw the junkies out instead. Or, I don't think I agree. Okay, I'll go after the dealer.
All right, I'll go find the dealer. Just don't make me regret it.
Oh, thank you. Believe me, they'll react fast. I'm a nurse, and I know the effects of all these drugs only too well. Their dealer's called Serenity, I think. He has a place in the shanty. I'll show you on your map.
All right, I'll go pay him a visit.
New quest. Find Serenity, the dealer who is selling... What was he going to say? Oh, wrong button. That's right. You can press some of these buttons on the D-pad to gain quick access to side quests and quests. Alright, the dealer. Find Serenity, the dealer who is selling to Providence's son in the slums. Alright, well, on the way there, I think we can still do the exhibitionist. Who we're looking for? Serenity. Okay, all these people have different names. Let's check our map. Yeah, we'll do the exhibitionist. He's right there. Find humility, the pervert who is bothering Charity's girls in the sand. Right. Okay. That's him.
Right. Humility, I presume.
So, what do you want? One of Charity's watchdogs, huh? Get lost, fucker. I ain't moving.
I can try to intimidate him. I know in the description of in the guide it said that if you have like a really negative reputation, that your intimidation powers grow. That's like one of the benefits of walking the dark. But we haven't been doing that. So I feel like if I try to intimidate, he's not going to respond well. But I mean, even if he doesn't respond well and he tries to attack me, it looks like no matter what I choose, he's going to attack me. You don't want to F with a technomancer, do you? We'll try it anyway.
Not too smart, are we? See the glove? You feel like fucking with a pissed-off technomancer? I'm sure that would be a shocking experience, and I trust you like shocking, right?
Technomancer. Oh, where? Wait a minute, man. I'm sure we can. Oh, okay. I might be a little annoying sometimes with Charity's girls, but
But you'll stop fucking around and change neighborhoods. Was that what you wanted to say?
well, no. Yeah, I mean, yes. That's what I wanted to say. I'll leave these girls alone, and you won't see me around Charity's bar ever again.
Wise decision. One that actually saves your life. You better keep your word, though. You don't want me to hear about you again.
No, it won't happen. I'll leave the neighborhood, I promise.
Yay, objective complete. New objective. Find a way to make sure he never comes back to Charity's bar. Also complete. Go back and inform Charity that the work is done. Oh, we're going to get a lot of experience. I thought we'd get experience right away. Can I talk to him again?
All right, I promise. You won't be seeing me around Charity's bar ever again. I'll leave these fucking girls alone. Forever.
Alright, so we could have just beat him up. But, and we probably would have got more experience for doing that, too. Alright, back to the dealer. Find Serenity, the dealer who is selling to Providence's son in the slums. Map. Back the way we came. Wait, oh no, straight ahead. Slums, dealer, okay. Don't forget you can block or evade your enemy's attacks. Rolling can also prove useful to get behind an opponent that would be invulnerable from the front. In filling loss, check your quick map. Also, don't forget all your quests and objectives are listed and detailed in the diary. Oh yeah, we could check that. Wrong button. Is it this one? No. Is it this one? Close enough. Oh, no new diary entry. Oh, we got a new character entry, though. Oh, we got a file on frugality now. Okay. Frugality is a craftsman in the slums. He has been in the district for years and never had the courage to leave after the death of his wife. He continues to run the store they set up together, although he is less skilled than his wife was. Interesting. Oh, I remember this place now. This place tore me to pieces when I first got here. The enemies here by default are super tough. Where is he? Oh, there's a merchant at the CD bar now. Oh, it's probably the guy I helped. Yeah, because I don't see him on the map anymore. Alright, so we can check that out later as well. I guess we'll go out and to the right. Okay. Though I'm probably not... Well, I don't know. Maybe... Let's try stealthing our way there. Wait. Why isn't there anyone here? This is sus. There should be a lot of enemies here. I did beat them up earlier, but even when you beat up enemies, their bodies remain. I wonder if it's because I have a side quest for this area and the game's trying to be nice. And so they just made, like, all the enemies despawn. Oh, no, they are still here. There they are. Yeah, okay. They're still reeling from the beating I gave them earlier. Alright. Straight ahead and to the right. Nope, that's not them. That person. Who is this guy? I didn't mean to do that. This looks like just a normal person I can interact with. Or, oh, this is Fortitude. Who is Fortitude? Serenity, frugality. We finish with humility, morality. What was his name again? Fortitude. Yeah, I have no idea who this... Oh, this is the guy who's... He was mentioned in, his wife was killed. Where did I see that at? Providence. Providence is a nurse who works with the lieutenant supervising the slums, in particular helping with his inquests. She is desperately trying to get her son off drugs and onto the right path. Oh, okay, that's where I recognize his name, the Coin Killer quest. So the Coin Killer killed the wife of Fortitude, and we're supposed to look for clues, so I guess talking to this guy gets us a clue. Nice.
Huh? Hi.
Well, what's the matter?
Like you'd give a damn.
Go on, tell me. I can always walk away if I'm bored.
Really? I guess I don't have much left to lose. My wife, Fidelity, disappeared. She just left to go to the market in Tierville, but she never came back. It's been over 2 days. I've been to the army and they've been sympathetic, but that's all. They're all too busy running around looking for some renegade.
That's us.
Huh, I see. Are you sure she didn't just leave?
What? No, she wouldn't. And she wouldn't leave all her things at home like that. Please, either help me or leave. I can't keep on telling this story.
Oh, that's messed up. Fine, I'll leave. I could keep an eye open.
Look, I'm pretty busy, so I can't promise you anything, but if I hear anything, and I mean anything, I'll make sure to get word to you.
You do that? Thank you. It's far more than I've gotten from the authorities. Here, please take her picture. I pray you'll find her. I don't know what I'd do without her.
I'll be back if I have news.
New quest. Go to the market in Tierville.
So, do you have any news? Did anyone see her?
Nothing solid just yet. I'll be back.
The voice acting in this game is really well done, too. Alright, let's see if we can look at her picture here. What did you say her name was? Fortitude is a poor man whose wife disappeared a short time ago. He has desperately been trying to find her and learn what has happened to her. Yeah, I already forgot her name. By the way, I like how Doc, I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but it's funny to me how Doc in this game looks a little bit like Doc from Borderlands. Hmm. Alright, check our map again. Keep traveling here. Sorry, miss. Trying to think of where I want to go next. The quest location or to the merchant? Well, the merchant's on the way. I guess the merchant. You know what? No. Because the guy who runs the bar isn't just a merchant. He also runs, I think, like a fight club. And so maybe when I get there, he'll put me on a whole separate quest. So I'd rather just finish off this quest. Oh, and I can see the enemies here have respawned. Erg. This stinks. Well, let's try and at least be a little stealthy about this. I'm anxious, man. I haven't gotten into combat. Ooh, 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 ooh. Wait, what did that say? Oh, that's just place location names. Bonk! I haven't gotten into, like, combat in this game in a while. Oh! Yeah, blinded him. Oh, I stunned him. All right. Get him, kid, get him. We did it. I think we did it. Yeah, we did it. Okay. All right. See if we can loot anything off him. Some cloth. Serum and cloth. Serum, cloth, nail gun ammo. Very nice. Cloth and hardware. Alright, so... Oh, wrong way. We need to go this way. Okay. Where is this taking me? Oh, wrong button again. Yeah, I guess we could do that, though. Map. The dealer. Okay. Okay, so this is the dealer coming up. Okay. Fidelity lost. Go to the market. Well, we'll do that eventually. The dealer. Okay. Find Serenity. The dealer who is selling Providences and the Sums. Okay. dealer's in here. I wonder if the dealer is alone? He's probably not alone. He's surrounded by normal people, though. That's interesting. Oh, no, he's not. He's in here. Okay. Wasn't I in here earlier? Yeah, I was. And I tried talking to somebody, and he just told me to go away because he didn't have any business here. We got 4 people, maybe 5, probably 4. But they're not aggro, so I might be able to talk my way out of this. Serenity.
Serenity, I presume?
You presume too much. If you don't know who you're dealing with, you got no business here.
I know who I'm dealing with. That's why I came to see you. To ask you to stop selling your shit to Chance and his gang. Ask being a euphemism, if you even know what that means.
A feminism, huh? Funny. I don't know what you're talking about. But now I'm the one asking. I'm asking you to leave real fast, or your head'll be asking to get kicked in. If you even know what that means.
Okay, let's try sign language. Oi!
I see you're having trouble hearing me. But with a couple of kicks, I should be able to force another way into your skull.
What? Okay, guys, I want to see him bleeding all over.
One down. Yeah!
Hey, dude, chill. You were right. We just had some misunderstanding. But it's all cool now. Not one more hit for Chance and those guys, I swear. They can go buy somewhere else, and good riddance.
That's good. I was sure we could come to a mutual understanding.
Oh, they're really just letting us all go. Cool. Go back and inform Frugality that his workshop is free again. Quest complete. Experience gained 3,500 and 10 serum for completing the dealer quest. Nice. Well, at least I can search this guy. Cloth.
Problem?
Just questions for now.
Shoot.
There's no police around here?
You never have problems with the cops around here?
Ha! The cops! The militia doesn't exist anymore, and the army's got other things to do. This is the slums, dude. Don't sweat it. Nothing's gonna happen to you here. And when a couple of soldiers do come around here, we take care of things. But don't go getting all misty-eyed. They ain't exactly clean either. When they come see me, they're not after candy.
I catch your drift.
Oh, so the soldiers that do come around here buy drugs off them as well. You know the Resistance?
You ever have anything to do with the Resistance?
What for? I don't give a shit about politics. And they ain't into my line of fine consumer goods. They like their good little fanatics to have a clear head. Especially their boss. Thinking it'd do him some good to do some now and again, though. Bit of tight ass.
For someone who never met him, you sure seem to know a lot about him.
In my business, you always find out about things. You gotta know what and who you're dealing with. And Marco, I heard it don't make a difference if you're on his side or not. He's just one mean dude. So the best thing to do, when it's like that, is stay out of it. I keep my distance, and I run my company.
Got a name. Marco's leader of the Resistance. Later.
I'll let you get back to work.
Yeah, you do that.
Don't you get smart with me. Alright. Let's go check out the merch at the CD bar. Straight and to the left. I hope all these guys are still knocked out. Nope. They're back. They don't stay down long. I gotta go that way. I wonder if I can, like, just go. Oh, they saw me. I got him, kid. Don't worry. Alright, gunner's down. 2 on 1 now. We leveled up. Good job, kid. Whew. Serum scrap metal nail gun ammo. Cloth. Cloth, hardware, and scrap metal. Cloth, scrap metal, and nail gun ammo. Alright. Skills. Power Blow, level 2. Increases the effect range of Force Push, and level 3. Damage to other enemies within the cone of effect is no longer reduced. And what's our next quest? Well, where are we on the map? Let's check that. Oh, that's right. We're going to go to see Tranquility at the bar. There was no quest mentioning Tranquility, right? I don't think there was. I just want to go... Yeah, I just want to go see what the merchant has in stock. But I mean, who knows? Maybe he'll have clues on the Resistance and the Coin Killer. Alright. Oh. Okay. And he might give us new side quests. Wait. I want to make sure I can't talk to anyone here. Okay. There he is.
Hey, where do you think you're going like that?
Oh, it's Jerry. You just out for a stroll.
I was just having a look. What's this room for?
None of your business. Get out of here.
Alright.
Hey.
Hi, what can I get you?
Do you not remember me?
I wanted to ask you.
Yes?
Later.
Not really a question.
Hey.
Hi, what can I get you?
What are you selling?
Can I see what you got in stock?
Alright, what do we got here? We got some weapons. Handmade machete. Old rusted pipe, that's what the kid uses. I don't think he has it upgraded either. Physical damage plus 12. Physical chance of critical hit, 3%. That's actually pretty bad. Handmade dagger. Handmade saber. Iron bar. Okay, so nothing impressive here. What about your armor? Leather clothes, solid leather clothes, worker's outfit, that's what we're rocking right now. Leather uniform. No. What about your other stuff here? We got nail gun ammo, health injection packs, that's a good cost. Handmade grenades. Scraps. He sells alloy. Electrical and chemical component. Well, especially electrical components. That's a big one. No, nothing here I want. What are y'all doing back there?
Hey, where do you think you're going like that?
I was just having a look. What's this room for?
None of your business. Get out of here.
I guess this is for a later side quest. Pretty sure if I go into that room and antagonize people, the merchant there will no longer sell to me. Oh, wrong way. Alright, so where are we going to go now? Well, let's go up to Tierville, I guess. I've unlocked some more diary entries and some more character stuff. What's the new diary entry? To get the junkies out of the workshop nice and easy, Roy decided to listen to the mother of one of the poor guys. He went to find their dealer. That guy will never be selling drugs to those kids again. That's a good thing, even if, given their condition, I guess they'll be trying to get some somewhere else. Characters? Serenity. Serenity is a dealer working in the slums. His trade has benefited from the disappearance of the militia and the fact that the army only monitors the major streets. He is rather clever and finds lost souls seeking to escape their daily drudgery through drugs with ease. I should go back and talk to some of the people I just helped. I guess before going to Tierville. Okay, good. These guys are still... They're still knocked out. Oh. Alright, so... I'm trying to think of where we met everyone now. I guess if I just see them, I'll recognize who they are. Okay, so this is the guy whose wife was missing. Yeah, okay. It's been a while now. I wonder if all these guys have recovered. I had a straight shot to Tierville before. Can I peek over? Nope. I have to jump. Oh, they have recovered. Crap. Oh, they saw me as soon as I hopped over. I didn't mean to hit that. I meant that to be like a deflect. Alright, there's two. Bro! They were stagger locking me. I need to heal. Alright, two left. Blinded one of them. Nice. One left. Ugh. Oh, that's right. He's wearing goggles. If someone's wearing goggles, you can't blind them with sand. Oh. Oh, that was rough. That was rough. I lost a health pack. Cloth. More cloth. Serum, cloth, hardware, nail gun ammo. Scrap metal. Nothing. Now let's go to Tierville. I'll try going back to the sand first. I want to see if maybe I can complete some of the side quests. I mean, I think I did, but maybe if I talk to the people again, they'll give me some loot. Like maybe that medical lady will be grateful that I beat up her son's dealer and she'll give me like a free medical pack. Considering I had to waste a medical pack. Just now. It would be nice if I got one for free. Okay, here she is.
Hello again. Thank you for taking care of the dealer and for giving the kids a chance.
I hope they're smart enough to take it.
How's your son doing?
Your son's doing better? Must be tough, quitting cold turkey like that.
It is tough, but there are no half measures with these substances. It'll take a good week before he's gone through all the phases. I give him pain relievers, and that way I keep him near me, too, until this is over.
Aw, good mom. Where's his father?
And his father?
I'd rather not talk about that. I told Chance he was dead, and I hope he is.
I see. Good luck.
You know Frugality?
You know the craftsman whose workshop your son set up in?
Mr. Frugality? Of course, he was living here before I was even born. He's hardly a master of his trade, but he's a good man. I cared for his wife when I was starting. I'll never forget.
His wife is in pain?
What'd she have?
She never managed to give birth. I helped the doctor with various treatments. But when it turned out that she was showing symptoms of mutation, the son of a bitch decided that her sterility was a sign that she simply shouldn't have children. He denounced her so she would be put in a reserve with the other mutants. But she preferred to take her own life. Mr. Frugality was the one who found her, hanging in the workshop. A letter for him at her feet. The poor man. I don't know how he can stay there.
I think it must be harder for him to leave it.
Wow, that's rough.
I'm going.
Can I talk to any of these guys? I guess not. Okay. But she said it would take them a week to recover. Maybe, like, after certain in-game events happen, time will pass, and I'll be able to use her for a merchant or maybe something else. There he is.
Thank you. I'd never be back in my workshop if it hadn't been for you. You saved my life, you know?
Surely you'll return the favor. I went for a non-violent approach, at least with them. They decided to leave the place on their own.
Yeah, well, they didn't look real happy. They even threatened me. But at least they left. Guess I should think about getting some kind of weapon. I gotta be able to protect myself.
Might be a good idea, you know? The scumbags around here may not be hard to impress, but if you don't show a few teeth, you'll sleep outside again and they'll just walk all over you.
Ah, you got that right. I'll go equip myself.
What happened to this neighborhood?
What's the deal with this place? How'd it become the hangout for all the addicts in Shadowlair?
Not all of them, really. But if I told you this part of the city used to be really happy and lively, well, that'd be a happy and lively pile of crap. I've been living here for 40 years now, and it's only ever been a slum. The slum, like everyone calls it, even if none of the other parts of town are all that great either. Anyway, it still found a way to go downhill. People weren't real happy, that's for sure, but they at least didn't go getting all violent like that. They got sold a dream, and they were let down.
Who sold him a drink?
And, who sold it to them?
Oh, lots of folks. The same ones that promised everybody water, a place in the shade, or even just a job to make life easier. You know. The same one who promised them a future if they joined the army and told everybody one day we'll all go back to Earth. And of course there's those that try to get you to believe everything will be better as soon as you stick a needle in your arm. But those guys are smart. Half the time, what they say is true. One of them hangs out here, apparently. Don't ask me where, but the slum's his turf. And seeing as the army doesn't come around that often, pretty much all the junkies are here.
I thought you hated Junkie.
I thought you couldn't stand those addicts.
Sometimes I get carried away, say things I shouldn't. But you got my workshop back from me, and that's all I needed. I got nothing against those kids, to be honest. You can't really say they ever had it easy. Back in the day, we weren't exactly well off, but at least we had hope.
Later.
Yay! Quest completed. Experience gained 3,500.
Hi, what can I do for you?
No.
Later.
I thought maybe he'd become a merchant as well. Alright, let's take a look at our experience bar. Also, let's take a look at our quests. Oh, that's right. We leveled up not too long ago. So it's going to be a while till we hit level 19. Okay. Let's head for Tierville. Bad reputation won't help making friends among the merchants, but in a place like Mars, being feared can also prove useful. Mastering stealth can help avoid a difficult fight. Approach your enemy in stealth mode. Alright, let's see where everyone is. Alright, we have one quest guy in the upper left, and then we have one quest guy in the middle. Oh, so that guy said something, didn't he? The guy that we just talked to? He said something about there being a dealer set up somewhere in a shanty. I feel like that's the guy we just talked to. I wonder if we can go back and talk to him for new dialogue. Or maybe he's there, like maybe if you just went in and you fought the kids, the junkie kids, instead of fighting the dealer. Maybe you can go back and talk to that guy, he would thank you, and then he would give you the location of the dealer, and then you could go and find the dealer, and maybe you could eventually beat him up and then go talk to the lady again, and maybe she would give you some partial reward. I don't know. Alright, I guess we'll go up and to the left first. So, what is up and to the left? The bad payer. Okay. Find Morality, the bad payer in Tierville. Nice. All these guys are still beaten up. I like how after fighting all these guards, this guy's just like hanging out here, chilling. Like, it's none of my business. I'm not going to do anything. Alright. Bit to the left. In here. Oh, I'm sensing a fight here. There is Morality.
Hi, Morality, right?
Do I know you?
I'm just the guy they sent to break your knees until you paid your debts.
What? There must be some mistake. I don't have any debt. Who are you?
The girls from Charity's bar would seem to disagree on that.
Ah, the hookers. And what proof do they have now? Let it be a lesson to them. When you're stupid enough to give credit in their line of business, you get fucked. Twice.
It's okay. I'll just search your body. Oi!
Fine by me. I'll just search your body after I beat the shit out of you. I'm used to that.
Yeah? You in what army? Come on, guys, we'll cool him down.
Ooh, maybe we could end this quickly. I had him staggered there. Oh, I guess not. finish morality off. Finish him. Nah, I'll let you live. Just go before I change my mind.
This time, I'm only taking the serum that's in your pockets. If you don't want me to drain what's in your veins as well, you better get the fuck out of here.
You got the money? Go back and inform Charity that the work is done. Cloth and scrap metal. Cloth and scrap metal. Cloth and hardware. Cloth and hardware. That guy has freaky glowing eyes. Alright, so that was it there. Oh, wait. Oh, he's just sleeping. Alright. Oh. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, you can pick them up if you place them by accident. Nice. Okay. Fidelity lost. Go to the market in Tierville. Alright. I don't like the fact that you can buy stuff in Tierville. Like there's merchants here, but there's also guards constantly patrolling the area.
Look who's here. Need anything?
You heard about the serial killer?
Heard anything about these strange murders of women in Shadowlair?
The serial killer, huh? Not much, except he always leaves a signature on their bodies. But I don't even know what kind. It would seem he drugs his victims, though, with EBL. That's pretty much all I know. The guys on the case seem to be stuck, or just too busy to actually give a shit about a few dead hookers.
Really? Wow, that's amazing. Anyway, thanks for the info.
You heard about the missing woman?
You heard about that woman who disappeared 2 days ago? Her husband gave me a picture of her.
Let me see. I checked so many people. Nope, don't think I saw her.
The coin killer. New objective. Find the murderer's signature. Find out which drug was used. Go interrogate Serenity, the dealer in the slums. Oh, we do have to go back to Serenity. Alright, well, before we do that, we're already here. Let's make progress with this quest. Who am I talking to? Somebody. I don't know. There's the aggro guards right there. Alright, go to the market in Tierville. Find witnesses who saw Fidelity. Valiance.
Hi. Looks like you work here.
You don't miss a trick, do you? I ensure the security of this merchant right here. What do you want?
I'm looking for a missing woman.
In your job, I imagine you keep an eye on everyone passing by. Know this woman?
I see a lot of women passing by. What's so particular with this one, besides a cute face?
She's been particularly missing for 2 days now. Her husband sent me to find her.
Husband? Sad. Saw her, yeah. The day before yesterday, I think. With a guy. I remember because the way she was walking. She seemed like she drunk too much. He was helping her. They went through that alley behind me.
I see. Thanks for the info. See you later.
Oh. Stunned him. Nice. Is that it? We good? We good. Okay. Sometimes there's more than one. Serum, scrap metal, nail gun ammo.
Hello again. Show me what you got to sell.
I am very tempted to just buy a health injection pack for 15. Yeah, alright. I'll buy like 4 of them. Alright. Always better be safe than sorry. So now we got like 5, right? Yeah, okay. That's pretty good. It's actually really good. So the woman got left in the alley behind him, huh? It's leading to the Undercity. The Undercity is the only place we haven't been yet in this, in Shadowlair. Uh-oh. This stinks. Alright, you ready, kid? Here we go. Oh, I didn't mean to do it twice, though. Okay. Oh, he's almost dead. That's awesome. Ow! Alright, we got 3. We got the gunner. Whew. Oh, kid must be down. Leave me. It's this dog, man. This dog is strong. Alright. Now we just gotta focus on the dog. Dogs by themselves aren't that bad. Usually. Usually. I got greedy there. I shouldn't have gone for 3 hits. They can typically recover after 2. At least I'm healing. Got him. Oh, boy. Good kid. Kid's good. Alright. Serum, cloth, and hardware. Cloth, hardware, scrap metal, electrical component. Very nice. Nothing. We fought more than 3 people, didn't we? Oh, there we go. Cloth, hardware, nail gun ammo. Hope you enjoy the show. Alright, where is this lady at? Through this door. Okay. I wonder if maybe when you fully upgrade your stealth, if you can just tell the kid to, like, wait behind, because he'd probably, you know, still draw attention, and you could just, like, crouch and literally be, like, completely invisible to enemies, and you would never have to get into any fights. Which would be nice, but then, I mean, that would also limit your ability to level up if you don't get into any fights. Uh-oh. Oh, she's alive. Or not.
That's one ugly cut.
Did you see her face?
Just a quick look. The drool and the red eyes kind of turned me off.
The eyes injected with blood, indeed. Significant amount of very thick saliva on the lips, which are otherwise very dehydrated. Oh, I also noticed that her hands were relatively red, especially for a corpse.
You know this?
All too well, unfortunately. They're the symptoms of EBL, which is also called date rape drug. A lot of it.
I wonder if she's here helping us now because we helped her. Otherwise, maybe we would have come over here and had to, like, fight the guys off. Date rape drug?
Do I want to know why it's called that?
The powder creates a powerful inhibitor in the frontal lobes. The victim loses awareness of their actions and the consequences. They become somewhat anesthetized, completely relaxed, uninhibited.
Uh-huh, and open to every proposal from the first dog in heat to come walking along.
Please, this drug is repugnant. And what makes it worse is that it has no odor, no color, and dissolves easily in any liquid.
In other words, all someone has to do is pour a little in your drink, and before you know it, you're fucked.
My word, I see you understand the principle. That's more than enough.
That was the cause of death?
You think she died of an overdose?
No, I think she was still alive when the killer opened her up. I just hope she wasn't conscious. She must have bled to death. But again, I can't be sure without having properly examined the body.
That's already an interesting lead. Thank you.
This guy's kind of like Jack the Ripper. How do you know all that?
You seem to know a lot on the subject.
I'm a nurse. But yes, I know the drug. Better than I wish I did. There's not much more to say. I think that's clear enough.
That is. Sorry.
So am I. I knew him, you know. At least, I thought I knew him. I feel so stupid now whenever I think about it. Stupid and dirty. But I'm still here at least, not like those poor girls. The monster killing them all has to be stopped, whatever it takes. And I'm sorry, but have his balls cut off.
Where can you get the drug?
How do you get the drug? Not on every street corner, I hope.
From a dealer, of course. Go see my son's dealer. He must know more about it than me.
All right, I'll go find the dealer.
Follow the witness's clues. Examine the body. That's done. Go back to see Fortitude to give him the bad news. Find the murderer's signature. Ask Probity the forger's opinion in the North neighborhood. Find clues, done. Find out which drug was used. Done. That was a lot of stuff we just knocked out. Okay. So what's left? Fidelity lost. Go back to see Fortitude to give him the bad news. The exhibitionist, go back and inform Charity that the work is done. That's the last thing I want to do. I feel like if I do that, that's going to push the main story, like the main quest, to the next part. And I don't want to. I don't want that to happen, and somehow it might invalidate the rest of the side quests. We've knocked out a lot in a very short amount of time. We're only like 2 hours, not even 2 hours into the stream. And I feel like we've already accomplished a lot. The bad payer, go back and inform charity that the work is done. Working for charity, keep humility, a pervert, away from the bar for good. Pretty sure we did that. Get the money for morality, the bad payer, we already did that. Looks like it has multiple steps though. Probably when we go back to charity and talk to her again, it looks like there's another 1, 2, 3, 4 more parts to her side quest. And the coin killer. Oh, it looks like we skipped a step. Find clues, find the murderer's signature, find out which drug was used. Ask probity the forger's opinion in the North neighborhood. I guess we'll go do that next. It looks like the fidelity guy even has one more step to his quest. Maybe he'll ask for justice, like to go kill the guy. I'd like to kind of do this in order. Actually, I'd like to avenge his wife first, and then we'll go back and tell him. So I guess, yeah. Coin killer, ask probity the forger's opinion in the North neighborhood. Okay, so where is the North neighborhood? Back at the sand. Okay. Can I go to the Undercity? Is that a thing, though? I mean, I'm right here. I don't know. Part of me doesn't even feel like trying. Let me see what happens if I do.
The access looks blocked for the moment.
No. I guess that opens up later on in the game. Okay. Let's go back. Actually, can I talk to her again? I can search the body.
That poor woman's body is in bad shape.
Interesting.
Another woman victim of that head case.
Your son's doing better? Must be tough, quitting cold turkey like that.
It is tough, but there are no half measures. I give him
We did this already.
Good luck.
I guess this is... You can talk to her about this stuff if,
I'm going.
Another woman victim.
You know the craftsman who's working?
Okay, yeah, that is a craftsman.
Of course, he's hardly a man.
I'm going.
If you didn't return, you were to talk to her after beating up that guy. I guess you can go back and you'd meet her here. You're joking. No. All the guards that I just beat are up and moving around again. Like, we just came from that area. Maybe it's because it was a story sequence. Oh, and I can't use this to get back. Like, if I could climb the ladder and just go right, it would take me into the slums, and then I could use that to get back to the sand. Oh, this stinks. So I have to fight all the guards again. Alright. Oh, there's an item container over there. I didn't see that before. We'll open that up, later. Bonk. Alright, he's down. There's 2 down. Interesting, the rest of the guards haven't seen us yet. Well, that's nice. I mean, serum, cloth, and hardware. At least, we're able to take these guys out one-on-one. Oh, I already opened the crate. Okay. I wonder if you finish them off, like if you completely kill them, if they stop respawning. I don't know. I would think not. I would think they respawn. Cloth, hardware, scrap metal. Alright, I'm still in stealth mode, but I doubt if I can sneak out of here. We'll see. I'll try. The interesting thing is that when you crouch to stealth, the kid stays there so as not to draw attention, but then like once you walk through the door, he like automatically joins you. That was pretty nice. We didn't have to fight everyone again. Alright, so run straight back across and then turn left. There is a guard walking around though, that stinks. Yeah, okay. Oh, I wonder if we can tell him what happened.
Look who's here. Need anything?
Nope. Okay, nothing new. Does the kid have any new dialogue? Usually he won't.
Yes?
Yeah, I don't think so. Okay.
Come on, let's go.
Usually he has new dialogue after main quests are completed, not side quests. I like how they disguise the loading times with just like sliding open doors. I think that was a clever way to handle it. What are you two talking about back here? Alright, so we need to go this way. Oh! Oh, they already noticed me. They noticed me as I was crouching. That stinks. Yeah, blind! Sand worked. Nice. Yeah! Tag team. Ho, ho, ho. Is that it? Looks like that was it. Scrap metal and nail gun ammo. Cloth, hardware, and scrap metal. Yeah, it's good having crowd control. Cloth, hardware, and scrap metal. We're halfway to leveling up now. Back to the sand. Okay. So where are we going? Yeah, I don't want to tell this guy his wife is dead until we're also able to tell him that we took out the killer. Otherwise, I'm afraid he might try to do something, go gung-ho, and we talked about getting a weapon earlier. Maybe he'd get a weapon, he'd try to go after the killer himself, and then by the time we find the killer... Why are you still here? Then by the time we find the killer, we find that guy's dead body next to the killer. Let's see if these guys are still dead. Or knocked out. I'm not seeing anyone walking around. Nope, they're all still laid out. Awesome. I don't know why some enemies seem to get knocked out for a long time. And others just seem to stand back up almost as soon as you like leave and come back to the area. Okay, straight and to the right. Okay, the dealer, I think, is in here. He's that way. Yeah, I don't want to talk to him yet. That's a further quest step. I don't remember if there's anyone violent here or not. It's a big area, though, so I feel like there's going to be fighting here. See if I can lock on anyone. No, I can't lock on to anybody, but maybe they're too far away. They're too far away. Yeah, I see the health bars. That stinks. Let's try to go stealthy. And that didn't matter. Okay. Oh boy. Nice. Two down. Stunned him. One left. Oh, dodged it. Nice. Did we get them all? We got them all. Oh, oh. Nothing. 2 serums. Nice. Cloth. Nail gun ammo. I'm getting better at this, the combat. Cloth and hardware. Serum and nail gun ammo. How much nail gun ammo we got now? 50. That's awesome. I wonder if there's a limit to how much you can hold. I'm guessing there is. Probably like 99. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to North Neighborhood. That's this way. Alright, we're going to the Forger to ask him something. There he is. What are we here to ask him? Oh, wrong button. That's fine. Ask Probity the Forger's opinion in the North neighborhood about the coin killer. Okay.
Hey, Roy. Lose something?
I want your opinion on this coin I found.
I found this coin. Can you tell me anything about it?
Apart from the fact it's the work of an amateur, this thing comes from a workshop, that's for sure. But definitely not mine. You're looking for somebody short-sighted with one arm. And if you find him, make sure you break his fingers. Nobody should be allowed to make something this bad.
Thanks. I guess I'll go looking for another workshop. Know any others?
I don't know everything in the city. There's a guy at the edge of the slums, but he's been in the business so long, I'd be amazed if it was his.
I can always go check it out. Thanks for the info.
Alright, objective complete. New objective, go interrogate Frugality, the craftsman in the sand. Oh, this is twisted. So he may actually be the one who's responsible for selling the coins to the person who killed his wife. That is messed up. Yeah, it looks like interrogating Serenity is like the last step of the quest. We would have bypassed a whole bunch of stuff. Alright, go interrogate Frugality, the craftsman in the sand. So... let's go back. Oh, this happened once. I just have to wait. There we go. Sometimes the loading on this is a bit much. I don't know why. Maybe every time you travel from one zone to another. I mean, I assume that when you knock people out in one area, they stay knocked out for a while, but sometimes it seems like they just respawn immediately. Maybe every time you move from one area to the next, like whenever there's a load, maybe it accesses, I don't know, maybe it like crunches numbers and it's like, okay, this person just knocked these guys out. And so if they leave and come right back to the area, there's going to be like a 90% chance that they're still knocked out. And then maybe like every time you go to a different loading screen or to a different area, that percentage drops. But it still has to like roll the dice, basically, to tell whether or not they respawn. Maybe that's what it's doing during the loading time. Okay, we're back in the sand. Oh, we're not back in the sand. We just exited North Neighborhood. We still have to get back to the sand. Okay. So, run straight and turn left. Are these guys back awake? Oh, they're back awake! This is irksome. I'm irked. Uh-oh. Bonk. There we go. Took one out. The other guy's blind from the sand I threw in his eyes. He's done. Oh! Stunned. Good. Nice. Oh! Yeah. Oh, this guy's a good guard breaker. Got him. Alright, okay. Cloth and hardware. Serum, cloth, hardware, nail gun ammo. Hardware. Cloth. I think that was everyone. Okay. Straight ahead. And then turn left at the dead end. Do we have a fight up here? They finally respond. That stinks. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, they saw me. One down. Two down. Alright. Blinded one of them. Got him. Going for the gunner. Oh! Gunner's down. One left. Got him. All right. Cloth and scrap metal. Serum, cloth, hardware, scrap metal. Cloth and hardware. Nothing. Nothing. Alright, now where are we going? Straight ahead. Back to the sand. I hate to do this to the guy. Maybe there'll be a dialogue, not tree, but maybe there'll be like an option to not tell him that his wife is dead. Maybe we can just ask him about the coin. Oop, wrong button. Frugality. Go interrogate Frugality, the craftsman in the sand. Okay.
So, back in business?
And how? Thanks to you. If I can do anything for you, just let me know.
Well, now that you mention it, I found this coin, and I figured someone like you might be able to tell me a bit more about it.
Well, you got that right. I made it. Where'd you find it?
You make a lot of them?
No, only on order. Time to time, I get an order by mail, and I deliver the package to an address they gave me.
What's the address?
Well, it's in the suburbs, but Hang on. I'll look in my register and write down the exact place. But you know, there's no real point going out of your way for that. At worst, the guy will order more coins off of me.
That's kind of what I don't want to see happen. Thanks for the address. Later.
Alright, objective complete. New objective, find the coin killer. Not yet, though. Go interrogate Serenity, the dealer in the slums. Alright, so now I gotta get back to the slums. Or we could bypass that step and just go straight to Tierville. That's where the coin killer is. But no, we're gonna go... I'm guessing that maybe the more... What would you call them? The more objectives within each side quest you complete, the more experience you get when you complete the side quest. I could be wrong about that. But, I mean, that makes sense to me if that were the case. And you get more story out of it, so... You know, I'm really big on story and lore. And this game, like, really has some well-designed story and lore. Well, actually, no. I mean, the lore is okay, but the story is, like, incredibly well done. Like, there's a lot of thought put into it. And it makes sense that, you know, that would be the case. I feel like... And I think I've said this before about this game. It feels like the developers... Xanadu's here. Welcome in, Xanadu. How you doing? It feels like the developers of this game didn't have a large budget, and so they did what they could with the graphics and the sound and the music, you know, the programming, the combat, and everything. But there are some areas where this game really shines. And I think the atmosphere is really well done, and the story is really well done, and the voice acting is really well done. So, I mean, I would guess that those things didn't cost that much money, and so they knew they could probably get like a bigger bang for their buck, and so they chose to heavily invest in those areas, and that really works. It's what carries the game. Okay, so we're going now to where? You doing good? That's good. We are making great progress here in Mars Warlogs. We have yet to finish a main quest. We could. All we have to do is just go back and talk to an NPC, and we'll progress the main part of the game forward. But I don't want to do that right now, because I'm scared that if I do that, all the side quests could get blocked out and end prematurely, and so I want to knock out all the side quests first. And these are all really interesting. So we're getting closer to finishing one. It's called the Coin Killer. I think it's supposed to be like an homage to Jack the Ripper, if you're familiar with that scary person. There's a person here in Mars going around killing people and leaving a coin as their calling card. And we found the clues, we found the murderer's signature. Now we just have to go talk to a drug dealer here in the slums for more clues, and then we can finish this up by finding the coin killer themselves. And then we'll be finished with this quest, and then we can move on to the other quests. Other side quests, that is. So, go interrogate Serenity, the dealer in the slums. Okay, so Serenity... I'm guessing that's straight across, just as the coin killer. Okay. Are they still knocked out? I don't see anyone. Okay, yeah, he's curled up over there. Alright, so he's still... Okay, yeah, we're safe. I'm getting a lot better at the combat. I warmed up surprisingly quick today, and yeah, things are going really well for us. and now left.
You again? I didn't sell nothing to any kids, I promise.
I hope not, though that's not really my problem anymore. I came to see you for some information.
Okay, I'm listening.
Good. So tell me, Serenity, do you sell EBL?
Sometimes. Just a warning, though. It's real expensive. And don't go asking for no discount. You ain't exactly a repeat customer.
Ouch. You hurt me. Truly. But I'll forgive you if you tell me who you sell it to.
Ha! I got a business to run, dude. I ain't ratting about nobody. Especially about those with that much serum to throw around.
And you know that your business has a lot better chance of surviving today's depression if you give me what I want. Nobody will know where it comes from, so you can keep exploiting the misery in the neighborhood.
Shit, give me a fucking break. All right, but spare me the sob story. I gave it the office. Anyway, first off, you can forget about names. I got no idea. They ain't from around here. They only come here to buy because I'm the only one who's got what they want.
That's something, for starters. Keep going.
All right, so, the first one's quite a weirdo if you ask me. But hey, he pays good and knows what he wants. The guy only buys EBL. He doesn't talk much, but honestly, I prefer it that way. Other than that, he dresses casually, his brown hair, but most of the time you'll see him wearing that stupid hat of his.
Okay, and the other?
All right, the other guy's got dark hair, kinda serious looking, and always dresses real good. Usually buys some of everything and makes my day. No money issue, that one either.
And if they're not from here, you know where they come from?
Well, the thing about customers like that is, less you know, better it is for everybody. Especially if somebody gets caught. The second guy came by a few days ago. Took a bit of everything I had, same as always. I kinda picture him somewhere in a place like Tierville, but that's just an impression I got.
I can always go check it out. Thanks for the info. I'll
Later.
let you get back to work.
Yeah, you do that.
All right, objective complete. Find the coin killer. So he's one of the two people that this guy talked about. Okay. I'm guessing it's the wealthy guy. If it's the wealthy guy, that would... I believe that would replicate the Jack the Ripper situation. Okay, so we need to go back to... Ultimately back to Tierville. So I don't know why it says go to the sand. Unless... the route to Tierville is blocked off. Then that would make sense. That could be it. Let's see.
The access looks blocked for the moment.
Yeah, okay. They've respawned. Alright. Oh. One down. Wow, this guy's got moves. Come, kid. Hold on. Wow, this guy's got moves too. Stunned. He's done. There's still one more guard over there, but he hasn't noticed us yet. Serum, cloth, hardware, nail gun ammo. Hardware. Oh, there's 2 more enemies over there. Interesting. Cloth. Was that everybody? I think that was everybody. Alright, I'm going to try to stealth past these last 2 if I can. They're probably going to see me. If I would have timed things better, I probably would have made it all the way through. Oh, maybe I'll make it. Oh, I made it! Nice. Back to the sand. Alright. Tierville. We'll keep going with this one, the coin killer. We're almost done. Alright. Yeah. Fidelity was murdered by the coin killer, so I'm kind of wondering if maybe the last step is to, like, go kill the coin killer with this guy. But, I mean, I don't know, maybe not. Okay. Oh, good. Still safe here. There's only 1 target marked, though. That's weird. Unless maybe you have to beat up the first guy, and he's like, no, it's not me, it's the other guy. What? Am I missing someone? On the map, he's right here. I wonder if it's these guys. No. What? There's nobody here. Do I just not see them? They're not sitting on anything. Are they in here? No. Yeah, that's weird. They're not here. Do I knock on a door? Maybe that's it. No. Not near the steps. I don't know. He's not saying anything. I wonder if the reason that he's not here is because the last step of the coin killer quest, in order to be able to like access it, you have to do the fidelity loss thing first. You give Fortitude the bad news, then he gets upset. And then I guess you and him track down the coin killer together, and that's when you find the coin killer. Maybe that's it. Oh, also, I think this is just the address where the package is delivered. Maybe I just have to get close to like a part of a building. We'll try that. If nothing happens, then we'll go talk to the guy, tell him what happened to his wife, and it looks like that's going to be what's going to happen. And then maybe then we'll be able to do the final part of the coin killer quest. Because both of these are connected. Okay. So where do we have to go for the coin killer quest? Or not the coin killer, the fidelity. Go back to see Fortitude to give him the bad news. And Fortitude is where? Fidelity lost back to the sand. Okay. I mean, I should have been doing this earlier, but I was really hoping that, like, I could spare this guy trouble if I found the killer and brought the killer to justice first. That way he wouldn't try to take matters into his own hands. And get himself hurt. I wonder why the next part of this side quest is go back to see Fortitude to give him the bad news. It's called Fidelity Lost. But it says the next part of Fidelity Lost is in the slums. And Frugality... Oh! I got people's names mixed up. See, I said earlier I wish I could remember these people's names better. I have to go see Fortitude, not Frugality. Okay. So, Fortitude is back in the slums. That's why it's pointing me to the slums. Okay. I was thinking it was the guy who owned the shop. No, this was somebody different. They look the same, though. They look similar to me. The guy whose warehouse that we salvaged from the junkies, and the guy whose wife is missing. All right, so now we go this way. Okay, to the slums. Don't those look like Killzone posters? That looks like conceptual artwork from like Killzone 1. The black helmets with the red eyes. Okay. they see me, they see me. Nope, we made it. Alright, so where's this guy at? There he is.
I have some bad news.
What? Please tell me. What did you find?
I'm sorry. She's dead. They found her body in an alley near the market.
Fidelity. I knew it really. I just needed to hear it. It wasn't like her to just disappear. How did she die? Please tell me she didn't suffer.
We actually don't know. We talked to the nurse about that, and she's like, hopefully she didn't suffer, but she didn't have the equipment to examine the body, so we don't know. We don't even know if she was unconscious when she died. Did the nurse say she wasn't in her right mind, but she wasn't necessarily unconscious? No, I feel like that's a lie. If I tell him the first one, because I don't know that for sure. I don't think the nurse knew that either. I'll go with the second one. That's not what he asked, but she was murdered by a serial killer.
I believe she was the victim of a serial killer. Some sick son of a bitch is going around drugging girls and then carving them up.
A serial killer? You think there's a serial killer in this city? And the army's fucking around trying to hunt some renegade? My poor Fidelity. Do you think she suffered?
Hard to say. The drug alone was a lethal dose. Hopefully she lost consciousness before he could do her any harm.
A serial killer.
I'm so sorry.
I can't face seeing her like that now. I need to be alone.
I'm leaving.
Objective complete. Quest complete. Experience gained 3,500.
You holding up?
Honestly? No. But thanks.
Alright, well, I feel better that we're honest with him. I mean, he probably feels crappier about that, but... I don't know. I don't know. It looked like he had one step left to his... Oop, wrong button. To his quest, but seems to have disappeared. Maybe if we had chosen the other dialogue option, he would have felt better and he would have, like, wanted to go see her. I don't know. And then maybe we'd have met him down at the body's location. And maybe something else would have happened. I don't know. Alright. What's left? Back to the coin killer. Oh, I have another idea. I think I know what it is. I think I could have completed this quest sooner. And I'll try to come back here once I find the coin killer. Let's hit the diary up though. But I think the dot saying to go to a certain area to find the coin killer, I think that was kind of inaccurate. I think what they meant is you just need to go to Tierville. Because we have clues about what two people look like, and we probably have to go find them both in Tierville and talk to them. And that will determine who the killer is. It's not just someone specifically standing at a certain location. Alright, let's catch up with diary here. Roy found Fidelity, Fortitude's wife, who had disappeared. Unfortunately, she was dead, murdered. You have to ask yourself how such things can happen with the security forces checking everyone all the time. What's strange about the story is that she had a coin on her that her husband didn't recognize. Maybe it's the killer's calling card. You know what it could also be? since there are two different people buying EBL, let's head back to the sand. Maybe it's, maybe one of the people is the serial killer who's going around killing a bunch of people, and maybe the other person just happened to kill the other guy's wife. Just maybe he's not a serial killer, but that was just like something that just happened to happen. You know, maybe he didn't give her enough of the drug and she resisted, and then he killed her. Oh, they saw us. Oh, he's going after the kid. Got him. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting he's wearing goggles. It's not going to work on him. Yes. I just realized with him being the only person that we were fighting, I could have made this fight a bit cheaper, since the kid was still alive. I could have just kept doing guard break attacks, scrap metal, which guard break attacks can be danced around, but they can't be blocked. Hence their name, guard break attacks. They do very little damage. They're really just made to like throw someone off guard so that you can attack them. But the kid was firing his nail gun. I could have just kept the guy stagger locked basically while the kid did all the damage. That would have worked. It'd have been cheap, but I would have been okay with it. All right. Wait, who else is in this area? Fortitude. Oh, the guy we just talked to, yeah. Okay. And we're heading back to the sand. Okay. We're about ready to level up. Once we finish with this coin quest, we'll probably level up. That'll be nice. And we get ourselves a new feat, finally. The one that I've been wanting ever since we've been in the POW camp. And then we get some other helpful abilities. Some other helpful, I think, latent skills. Okay. So we're heading back to Tierville. I love the small details, too, like the dirt on the back of his neck. Or like the grease. I feel like it's grease. Like they really did a lot of job, or like a really good job paying attention to like the coloring, his hairstyle. It's very unique. The texture of his hair. There's a lot of detail in everything. Little scratches and pock marks on the metal of the floor. Like, the graphics aren't top quality in that they don't look as good as maybe you would want them to. But they did a lot with what they had to work with. You know, they couldn't make, like, ultra high-res models, but the models they do have, they put a lot of detail into. Okay, we're looking for two different people here. Either one could be the serial killer, and maybe each one of them has something to do with the murder or murders. So one of them is wearing casual clothes. He has brown hair. He's described as a weirdo. I'm not sure what that means. And you can usually find him wearing a weird hat. The other person is serious, wears expensive clothes, and has dark hair. Okay. So I'm guessing we just have to run through Tierville. Perhaps all of Tierville. And we'll see who we bump into that matches that description. There's even merchant stalls here. This is so cool. Looks like there's some meat here. Maybe they're selling some vegetables. Looks like maybe some edible grass. This guy's selling some water. Maybe some alcohol. What's that way? We ran to the marker before. But I think the marker is just placed in a general area. Let's go this way first. I know there's a well-dressed guy this way. More guards. Alright, alright. How many we got? 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, can I sneak 4? Can I sneak around? No, probably not. Ah, well. Hi. There's one. Get away from the kid. Wow, this guy's got some moves here. Yeah, we got him. Alright, alright. One left. I'm coming, kid. Get him. I'm just going to stagger lock him. You can do all the damage, kid. Get ahead. Whip out that nail gun. There you go. Oh, this guy's still dealing damage to him. I'm going to have to go in and attack. Okay. Yay! New level! Level 19. Sweet. Serum cloth nail gun ammo. Okay. Serum cloth and hardware. Serum and scrap metal. Weren't there 4 people that we were fighting? I thought there were 4. Where did we come from? We came from that way. Okay. Yeah, okay. No, I guess not. I guess there's only 3 of them. I thought there were 4 of them. I guess I was wrong. Let's level up. Okay, so we want to go back to the combat skill tree. And we're going to start toggling back and forth between accelerated metabolism and skilled warrior. So accelerated metabolism level 1. Plus 10% electrical damage reduction. And then skilled warrior level 1. Allows you to react quicker after receiving a light impact. Alright. Next time we level up, we'll do plus 20% electrical damage reduction, and allows you to react quicker after receiving any sort of impact. Okay. let's go over to our character feats. We finally have 3 points. Alright, Snooper. I should have done this before searching the bodies that we just knocked out. Alright, chance of finding loot on enemies plus 20%. Yes. Alright. What's next? Searcher. Chance of finding loot on enemies plus 40%. Or Recycler. Enables the transforming of common components. I think I'll go for Searcher. 6.6 more levels. Oof. Okay. All right. So what did I gain? Extra electrical resist and we recover faster after being hit. Okay. Let's continue this way. Wait, did I go the right way? Yeah, I did. Okay. There's usually enemies here, too, though. Actually, no. Not unless we go further that way. Yeah, not unless we go through that door. Hey! That's really well hidden. 4 hardware and a handmade grenade. Nice. What's that? Hmm. Well, I think I had to come here before for a different side quest. Yeah, I did. Okay. I wonder if this game has a New Game Plus option. I remember that in the prison we could have went to explore the mole caves a lot deeper than we did. But there were a ton of guards there later on. And we really weren't strong enough to take on all those guards at once. But we never got to explore all the way in, and I wonder, like, if we would have kept exploring, if we would have found, like, maybe, like, the best weapon and armor in the game. But odds are, like, if you got to them, you would have been able to survive in your first playthrough. And maybe, like, in New Game Plus, you could. And then you could basically just, like, cheese the rest of the game. That'd be kind of cool. Alright, so... probably gonna have to fight here, but then we'll at least get to explore and try to find who the killers are. I mean, I would assume I'd be able to talk to somebody if they were a potential prospect for a killer. They're probably just not marked on my my map. Oh good, the guards I beat up are still knocked out. Though there's still more. Oh, he got me anyway. Got him. Serum, cloth, hardware, nail gun ammo. I wonder if the plus 20% thing is... Like, I wonder if that... I'm pretty sure that just means there's an increased 20% chance of you finding loot on fallen enemies. Not that you get 20% more loot. Both would be nice, though. But yeah, it's probably just 20% increased chance of finding loot on enemies. Okay, not you. No, I can't get up there. Oh, there is something else over here. I forgot how to get over there, though. But, like, you have to climb part of the wall. Nah. We'll figure that out in a bit. We'll just keep trying to... Oh, here it is, here it is. Wait, is this it? No. Actually, I think that is it. So it's through there. Maybe he'll have more information now?
Hi. Looks like you work here.
You don't miss a trick, do you? I ensure the security of this merch.
How did the guy with fidelity look like?
The guy who was hanging around with that girl. Do you remember what he looked like?
Didn't strike me. Neat and proper guy. Sort of well-dressed, like most people from this neighborhood. In his 30s. Dark hair. My build, approximately. Is all I can remember.
Thanks all the same.
Okay.
See you later.
Well, maybe he'll have info.
I got the sweetest and the best girls in the neighborhood. Want to take one for a ride?
What are you selling?
No information, though. That's really what I want. Ah, well. I came from down. I guess let's try going up. Yeah, this is the area I was thinking of earlier. There's no one else up here, though.
Look who's here.
Heard anything about these strange murders of women in Shadowlair?
The serial killer. It would seem that's pretty much all.
Really? Wow.
Nothing new. Okay. Alright, well. Maybe it's through the alleyway? Oh, hey, there's someone standing there now. Was he always... He wasn't always there. No, he wasn't. Okay, this is the weirdo. This is the one they were talking about before. Casual clothes. Brown hair. I can't tell if he has brown hair. Weird hat. Okay.
Who are you? Why do you follow me? And what do you want of me?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Anyone ever told you asking me questions?
Well, I'm the one asking questions here. I asked him first, see? And you don't want to piss me off. You don't know who you're dealing with.
Whatever. Kill him. Now we need information. Alright, I'll answer you. Then you'll answer me.
Fine. The name's Roy. I think you might be the guy who murdered all these girls, and I want answers from you. All good?
What? That's bullshit. Complete bullshit. Now get out of my sight, asshole.
Bluff. I know the only one who buys that drug. We know that's false.
Look, I know you're the only one who buys EBL around here, and strangely enough, all the victims were stuffed with that shit.
So what? Yeah, I buy BL. For me. I need it to keep calm, see? It's like medicine, alright? You don't want to see me when I get angry.
All this EBL for just one guy? That's funny, he never died of an overdose. Didn't take so much to get these girls unconscious. Guess I'll just, like, torture the shit out of you.
It's messed up.
Fuck, calm down, man. Just calm down, okay? Listen, alright, I do buy a lot of this shit, but it's just... I mean, I just sell it back for fuck's sake. There's a bunch of well-off people in Tyrville who just don't dare to show up in the shanty, so I do it for them and act as the village idiot so the dealer there don't get too suspicious. So, you see, I'm clean. I mean, okay, I'm not, but I'm no murderer, alright? Leave me be now.
Whatever. Kill him. Alright, I'm leaving. For now.
Right. I'm leaving for now, but I'll keep an eye on you.
So he's a reseller. I was gonna believe him when he said it was just like for him. Like I thought maybe he had some sort of like condition. Because it is supposed to like really calm you down. Like maybe he just took it in small doses. And that sort of like helped him relax. But okay.
You waste your time, man. I won't confess anything because I just didn't do anything. Now just give me a break. Unless you want to kill me.
Right. I'm leaving for now, but I'll keep an eye on you.
Alright. So we know it's not him, so it has to be the serious guy. Which I'm going to guess is this way? This is the guy I was thinking about earlier. Gallantry. Okay.
Hi, you want something?
I wanted to know if you've ever seen the girl in this picture.
Let me see. No, but I wish I had. I would have gladly whispered a few sweet nothings in her lovely ear.
Uh-huh. Too bad. I'm sure you know more than you're saying.
I'm not sure I understand.
Enough talk. I'm just going to end you. Attack! I'm leaving for now. Well, I just want more information from him. I wish there was like a fourth option that was like, well, do you know of anyone who might have seen her? I guess, okay. I think you did kill him. Well, let's see. He's wearing nice clothes, right? He has dark hair. He looks kind of serious. This sounds like the other guy who buys EBL. I think you did kill her.
Pretty simple. This woman was murdered, just like several others before her. And you're my primary suspect.
That's ridiculous. I don't even know her. Why would I do any harm to her? And anyway, who the hell do you think you are accusing me like that? Some army officer? A bloody technomancer, maybe? Get lost.
Bluff. All evidence leads to you.
Look, I know you're the only one buying EBL around here, and strangely enough, all the victims were stuffed with that shit.
What? I don't even know what that stuff is.
Also, witnesses saw you walking around with that woman in the streets of Tyrville.
Bullshit. I don't know this drug. I don't know this woman, and you have no witness at all. Actually, you have absolutely nothing, or you would have told the authorities already. Unless you have something to hide. Leave me alone.
I'm leaving for now.
I'm leaving for now, but I'll keep an eye on you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick him.
You again. What now? Who else did I kill?
Enough talk. I'm just gonna end you. Attack!
I'm not going to spend hours explaining it. I'll just do a good deed and take care of you, the hard way.
Yeah, right. And I'm just gonna let you, huh? Come on, shit stirrer. You'll regret talking out of your ass once I've stuffed all the words back in.
Find the coin killer. Defeat it. Good job, kid. Oh, he's stunned. And he's done.
Now that was fun.
Better not take any chances. Kill him. You better be a real Boy Scout from now on. Spare him. Interesting. I would spare him, but I wouldn't be like, you better be a good boy. I'd be like, I'm going to spare you because I'm going to go tell the guards where you are and they're going to come arrest you. Ha! You better be a real Boy Scout from now on. Spare gallantry.
Just in case, I'll let you live. Just don't make me regret it, or you'll be regretting it even more.
Go back to see Faith. Oh, I can't talk to him anymore. Okay. I don't think we should have given him... I don't know. Should we have given him a second chance? Oh, I can't attack him anyway. Alright, well, let's return to the sand. They're here. I have to fight him again? Grg. That was a good parry on my part right there. Nice. One left. Serum, cloth, hardware, scrap metal. Serum cloth scrap metal. Serum hardware scrap metal nail gun ammo. I would like to go turn him in. I wonder if we'll encounter Gallantry later on, though. Maybe he'll become an enemy for us later on again. Or maybe he'll, some weird way become an ally because we spared him. I don't know.
Hi, what can I do for you?
Later.
Alright, we're trying to get back to Charity's bar. I don't think there's any fights on the way to Charity's bar.
I cornered the killer. I doubt he'll do it again. The streets are safe now.
Thank you, Roy. You're a sweetheart. If you want a little fun, you know. In the meantime, take this. My way of saying thanks for taking care of us.
Roy, if you want me to leave you alone for a while.
Not a problem, kid. Don't worry. If he wants to see me, he knows where to find me. You're still a virgin, right?
Well...
What I thought. You got an invitation too, honey. Time you learned a few things.
Later.
What'd she give us? 3,500 experience. What? It said she gave us something. I thought maybe she gave us, like, some serum or an item. Ah, well. I actually thought she was going to get angry at us. Like, once we told her that we didn't kill the guy, I thought she was going to yell at us. Be like, what? After all he did? You didn't bring him to justice? You just beat him up and let him go? What's wrong with you?
It's my hero. What can I do for you?
Later.
Now, how close are we leveling up now? Like a third of the way? We're not gonna be able to buy another feat for a long time. Hey! Our reputation changed to good. I wonder when it became good. Did it become good when we chose to spare the guy, or did it become good once we completed her side quest? I don't know. But now that it's good, let me scroll down. We automatically acquired it. Charismatic feat. Merchant prices get cut in half. Oh, that's epic. Heck yeah. And we keep at it. Natural Leader, Companion's health and damage increased by 50%. That'd be really nice. He doesn't really deal too much damage to begin with, but he's good at pulling aggro. and holding it for a little while. So the longer he stays alive, the better. All right. Let's go to Warlog. And Diary. There was a killer lurking in the city. The monster was going after girls, drugging them, and once his crime was over, he left a coin on their bodies. Roy investigated and ended up finding the bastard who did it. He'll never kill again. I don't know how we know that for sure. You go find a serial killer, beat him up real bad, and then just like let him off. You don't even like turn him into the guards or anything, and you're just gonna like never kill again even after you leave the city. I find that hard to believe. Who knows? And that's what the diary says. Maybe this guy's gonna turn a new leaf. We can hope. Let's go to characters. And are there any new entries here? I don't think there's any new entries here. Probably not. No, there's not. Okay. Alright. Let's go finish her quest now. Charity.
Roy, honey, you're gonna be so proud of good old Charity. I found the Resistance, or at least a way to get in touch with them. They have an informer in a bar in the North neighborhood, a guy who organizes arena fights. You'll probably have to earn his respect before he trusts you. He seems kind of twisted, but you're a big boy, right? Good enough for you?
Yeah, you really are the queen of the city. Huh. Seeing as this kind of contact can go south any second, I think we better hurry.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Miss Charity, thanks for your help.
Call me Charity like everyone, kid. And don't worry, I'm glad I could help.
Let's talk business.
I took care of that bad payer of yours.
Good. Could you get all the serum he owed us?
Actually, he was completely broke. Keep the serum. Nah. Squeezed him till the last drop. Give the serum.
Hope so. I took all he had. Squeezed him to the last drop.
I see. And that's even more than what he actually owed us. Roy, honey, you're definitely my hero. Here, take this as a reward for your effort.
That pervert won't be trouble any longer.
Now that's a relief. Thank you, honey. That sure deserves a small reward. Here, have this.
I took care of those two parasites who were making your life difficult. Got another gig for me?
Well, you proved I could trust you with the money from that default guy. I know of quite a few who would have tried to fuck me on that one. I need someone reliable to assist one of my security guards and convey our earnings to my banker.
Hold on. You trust a banker and you put me to the test? All right, now I'm shocked.
Don't be jealous, sweetheart. Of course I trust you. But it's a dangerous mission, you know? Our transporters are regularly ambushed by a bunch of organized bandits. They don't stop at anything.
Neither do I. You can count on me. And which security guard are we talking about here?
Honesty. He'll be waiting for you. Just go see him when you're ready to leave.
Interesting. Go to the bar in the slums, meeting the Resistance. You gave 50 serum. Objective complete. The bad payer. Objective complete. Working for charity. Objective complete. The exhibitionist. New objective, working for charity. So if we would have kept the serum for ourselves, the 50 serum, then that would have been it for her side quests. But since we did the right thing, we got another one. That's pretty cool.
Roy, looks like you're back in the neighborhood.
Always a pleasure.
Of course. What do you want? I don't have anything more to propose you at the moment, honey. You already helped me a lot.
Alright. Did his reputation shift again? No, it's still good. Okay. I guess you have to do like a lot of stuff to shift it. What about our diary here? From what I understand, Charity had a few problems getting some guy to pay his tab, but Roy, as usual, didn't have much trouble getting the money he owed. Some ill-mannered pervert was harassing Charity's girls. I think that after Roy paid him a visit, he'll never bother them again. Alright, side quests. Let's see, main quest, meeting the resistance. Go to the bar in the slums. I bet had we forced our way into the back room, we'd be on a whole different trajectory for this. We probably would have like beat up some of the resistance and then we'd have to like go say sorry. But we didn't push our luck, so probably be okay. But we're gonna do the side quests first. What do we got? The transporter. Agree on a meeting point with Honesty, the security guard. And working for Charity. Yeah, it continues. Transport the money for the girls of Charity's bar. Okay. Oh, I should have checked the map. Oh, he's like right next to me. It's this guy.
Roy, I guess. I'm Honesty.
So it's just the two of us.
We've been running out of volunteers since last time. One of ours got killed. Anyway, the more we are, the more we draw attention. And Charity seems to think you're worth 10 men.
I hope I don't disappoint her. Sounds like it's not going to be a walk in the park.
Well, that's a whole lot of money we're transporting. I'll go and keep watch at the entrance of Tierville. Just find me when you're ready.
Doing that for long?
How long have you been leading that kind of expedition?
3 years, but I've been working with Charity for 7 years now.
And you never broke any rule?
And you never felt like running off with the takings? Honesty?
The old joke about virtue names, huh? Just so you know, there actually are virtuous people among Aurora.
Of course, but you could have had other virtues than the ones you're named after, like pragmatism, unpredictability, or...
These aren't virtues.
Well, I don't agree. Still, it sure is refreshing to travel with someone like you.
Let's go now.
No need to wait any longer.
Very well, I'll go now. Don't be too long to join me. I'll be exposed out there waiting for you.
Alright, objective complete. Arrange an escort job by talking to the guard. Now we have to get all the way back to Tierville. I really love the fact that you can just pop open the map like this and have it track you in real time. there's some verticality to the map and NPCs you can interact with to sort of help you figure out, you know, like where you're supposed to go. But being able to like open the map and just see where you're supposed to go really helps a lot. Why are you all hanging out here? Were you always all hanging out here? Did I go the right way? I did, okay. So I guess we're going to be traveling 3. It's going to be me, the kid, and that guard. I wonder if this is going to be like a an escort mission. We haven't had one of those in this game before. Where we actually have to like safely make sure the guy survives all the way to the end of wherever it is he's going. Or if he's just going to like, if we're just going to meet him and then as soon as we meet him we're going to walk into like an ambush and then we'll have to fight our way out. Tierville. I wonder where the where their bank is at. I think that's him up there. Alright. Is this... Oh, it is him. Okay, I was right.
All right. For the route, you have to follow my indications. No way I'll let you try another path, okay? We don't want to end up in the marketplace. So, are you ready?
Oh, I wonder if this is how you unlock the Undercity. Let's go.
I'll lead the way. Just guide me.
I follow you. Stay on your guard, though. I think I already spotted one bandit while waiting for you.
Take the money to the banker. Oh, so that's how this works. Oh, no, he does travel. Okay. I thought maybe he just stays here until I get to, like, where we're supposed to go. Oh, that's not far at all. I thought... I wish I could move the cursor around on the map. I thought we would have to go, like, through the merchant area towards the Undercity. And then maybe that's... Because the Undercity is the only area of... What is this place called again? Shadowville? That we haven't been able to go. And so I thought we'd have to just basically travel the whole map. But no, we just have to go, like, just straight up on the left-hand side, and then that's it. We're done. Parsimony. Alright, well, that works. Just stay along the left-hand side of the wall.
That's past the door in front of us.
Alright. Looks like he is traveling with us. We probably have to keep him alive, so... I'm going to try to take my time. Walk. Oh, there's the bandit. Wow, there's a lot of them. One down. Two down. Bro! Okay, there we go. I was like, I kept trying to throw sand, and nothing was going on. We got him.
See why I needed backup?
Yeah, you definitely need backup. Alright, search. Cloth and scrap metal. Oh, let's talk to the kid, see if he has any new dialogue.
Yes?
Nope, guess not.
Come on, let's go.
What about this guy? Nothing. Cloth and hardware. Cloth and hardware. We're getting ready to level up again. It's pretty awesome. We might have one more fight coming up, but I mean, I feel like we're just about done with this mission already. I will say I'm really liking this game. I'm getting more used to the combat. I really like...
On the far left now.
I really like the crafting. I like the armor. How like when you equip and craft new armor, it's like not only does it buff your stats, but it's visual. Like you can tell he's wearing different stuff. I like the weapons. I like the story. Very mature story. I like the world. I like the atmosphere. This game is very, very well done. It's like a B game. You know, it's not like a AAA or double. It's B. It's low budget. But it's like really well done low budget.
Get that bastard for me.
One left. Oh, he stunned him. Sweet.
Damn it, they got him. Looks like I'll have to bring that money to the bank on my own.
Oh man, he can actually die. I didn't even notice there were bandits coming up behind us. Cloth and hardware. I wonder if, hardware. If we kept him alive the entire time, I wonder if we would have gotten a better reward. I can search his dead body. Cloth and nail gun ammo. Sorry, guy. Cloth and scrap metal. Cloth. Yeah, I wish I had seen the bandits behind me. I would have turned around to help him. I just thought it was the two in front of me. Oh, this is normally where the other guy was, morality.
Get that bastard for me.
Oh, his stun wore off. We got him, though. We got him. Oh, I missed. Yeah, blinded him. What is the kid doing over there? What are you targeting over there? Oh, there's more. Yeah.
I'm bringing a good deal of income from Charity's bar.
Very well. Let me count all this.
My, now that's a sum. Here, have the receipt. And my good thoughts to dear Charity.
Thanks. I'll bring that to Charity.
Go back to see Charity. I feel bad, I feel bad. Interesting, I can only finish these guys off. I can't loot their bodies. Huh. I wonder from now on morality's not going to be here anymore. I can't talk to this guy again, can I? I don't think I can. No, I can't. Okay. Oh, and these guys are all gone. Gallantry's still here. Guards are back. Man. Ow. Got him. Stunned him. Nice. He's done. Oh, he got the kid. Ow! Serum cloth alloy. Nail gun ammo. Very nice. Serum cloth and hardware. Serum cloth and alloy. Back to the sand. Yeah, I really wonder what would happen. Maybe she would have given us a larger reward had the guys survived. Is our reputation still the same? Is it still good? Yep. I think after this quest we'll level up again.
Roy, Looks like you're back in the neighborhood.
Always a pleasure.
Of course. What do you want?
Honesty didn't make it, but the serum is in a safe place. Here's the receipt from the banker.
I think they will think twice before they try to attack us again. Thank you, Roy. I just knew I could count on you. Here, you sure as hell deserve a reward after all you did for me. I don't have anything more to propose you at the moment, honey. You already helped me a lot. I don't have anything more to propose.
Oh, look at that. She gave us back the 50 serum. Yeah, I wonder if we would have managed to keep him alive if she would have given us another side quest. Okay. Back to combat. All right. Accelerated metabolism, level 2. Plus 20% electrical damage reduction. Then, skilled warrior, level 2. Allows you to react quicker after receiving any sort of impact. All right, one more level, and we can finish this up. Plus 0.2 health regeneration, and plus 25 maximum health. Ooh, that'll be nice. Meeting the resistance. Go to the bar in the slums. All right. A large area over there, but I don't see any enemies. I feel like there should be enemies over there. Hmm. That guy's gone. Good, they're still all knocked out.
Your wife's murderer won't be hurting anyone else. I made sure of that.
You got him? I wish I'd been there. Thank you. Thank you for all you did for me. Not any more than I can forget her. Take this. It's not much, but we've never been rich.
No thanks. Keep that serum.
Thanks, but no need. I believe the days to come will be hard enough for you without any money trouble.
People like you are rare. You're definitely not from here. Goodbye then. And thanks again. For everything.
Aww.
You holding up?
Honestly? No. But thanks.
Alright, so I'm guessing there's probably like a meter that builds up, like a reputation meter, and we just can't see it. So probably by refusing the money... He looks like a quest character. Probably by refusing the money, that caused us to, like, increase our standing a bit more. But now I wonder... Well, no. I was going to say, now I wonder what would happen if we went and we talked to Persistence, the nurse. Maybe she would give us, like, new dialogue, but I've been going back and forth across these maps, and her, like, red character icon isn't there, so I'm assuming she's gone from the story for now. Hmm. Yeah, I thought so. One more encounter. Bonk. Good job, kid. Good job. Trying to lock. There we go. Trying to lock onto that guy. Yeah. I'm coming, kid. Yeah. Teamwork. Serum cloth and hardware. Cloth. Cloth and scrap metal. Serum and nail gun ammo. Was it this way? Yeah, okay.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, thanks again for helping me out. Can I do something for you?
Not the Resistance.
I heard you can fill me in on how to get in touch with the Resistance.
Me? That's a pile of shit. Hey, listen. Not a safe topic. But you did help me out. They meet back there. I just keep my eyes closed. They think if a patrol comes by, the fights will keep them busy. There's a password. There can be no rest. Comes from their song.
Thanks. I won't forget it.
I got some questions.
I wanted to ask you.
Yes?
Nothing, I guess.
Later.
Talk to the Resistance.
Hey, where do you think you're going like that?
There can be no rest.
There can be no rest.
Until they drink of our tears. You may enter.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Forget it.
You want to meet the Resistance? Consider it done. What do you want? I'll warn you right away that if they smell a trap, they'll kill you.
Stop it, Marco. We know who they are. They have no reason to betray us.
Really? Even the Renegade? I bet he could get his place back at the Source if he turned us in.
I doubt it. They know me too well and want me alive. They know I'm not made for the Source.
Roy won't betray you. They want him too. Please, you have to listen.
All right, kid. Talk.
My parents were militia. When I came back from the Abundance camp, ruins were all that was left of their home.
Poor kid. Almost everyone in the militia was killed in a single night. Not many of them got away. And they're with us now.
I don't even know what happened to them. They could have been captured. I don't know. I have to do something. I can't just stand around twiddling my thumbs.
You look sincere, and we need people like you. You, on the other hand, don't count on it. I can't take the risk. The technomancers are too unstable.
Marco, we should maybe talk to the others before deciding. After all, he could be useful to us with everything he can do and all.
Judy, I just tried to talk things over with the others as much as possible, but I said no. This man is dangerous. I don't trust him.
Great. I can understand being paranoid can help in your kind of situation, but you're going a bit far.
Please, Roy, let me try and convince them that you're an honorable man. Just give me some time.
Uh-oh.
What was that?
An explosion, but not one of ours.
That wasn't an explosion. Only a fluid overload can make that kind of noise.
The technomancers again. We should get out of here. That kind of noise will bring a patrol straight here. Let's go, kid. Now or never.
Roy, sorry. See you soon.
Take it easy, kid.
Ooh, I wonder what happens now.
I should go see this explosion close up.
Objective complete. 6,000 experience gained. Nice. New quest, go to the site of the explosion. Innocence has left. I guess that makes sense. Sometimes I can't tell, like, who the game is going to follow, but we've always been following Roy. Roy is the character that we always have control of. It's just, sometimes it feels a bit confusing because Innocence is the narrator, and whenever we go into our diary, this diary is actually written by Innocence. It's not ours. It's not Roy's. How can I thank Roy for everything he's done for me? Thanks to him, I was able to join the Resistance. Unfortunately, Marco didn't want him, but I hope I can get him to change his mind. Until then, I'll make sure I know what he gets up to, especially what he finds out about that strange explosion we heard. New character entries. Resistance. The Resistance is a fairly recent movement that was created just after the disappearance of the influential members of the militia. These citizens of Aurora believed Dowser wisdom, and he promised to ease their difficulties and poverty and to banish the caste system that had been set up. But as soon as the war effort led to victory, the active members of the militia disappeared, leading to genuine anger that would develop into a movement to resist the government and the technomancers. Often considered terrorists, the Resistance has managed to gain a certain amount of support from the people and all of those who were affected by the political U-turns after the war. No other new entries. There's an open crate back here. Oh, actually, I think I did come back here before. I think when you first come to the bar, that guy's not here.
Hey. Hi, what can I get you?
I wanted to ask you.
Yes?
Oh, okay. I thought maybe he had heard something about the explosion, but I guess this is just like it just happened. They don't care about the explosion, apparently. They're just hanging out here. They're just like, eh, none of our business. We don't care. That's pretty far away. Okay, let's get out of here. We may not have to get into any more fights, though, which is nice. I feel like we're getting ready to go into a boss fight, though. That's why they gave us so much experience. And we're not going to have the kid with us, either. No one to draw aggro. Oh, man. And yeah, they're all enemies. But maybe I don't have to fight. I mean, they could just be talking to themselves, like talking to each other, but it looks like you have a shield guard there. It looks like it's the guards versus, like, the people. So maybe I can just slip by, or maybe they all won't be attacking me. I don't know. I have to go that way. I mean, I can try to slip by. We'll see what happens. Oh. Oh, wrong button. Oh, but he missed. What did I do? Oh! Oh my gosh! Alright, he's done. Now he's gonna take this guy out. Stunned him! He's done! Oh! Oh, that was close. I almost forgot they could do that. I almost forgot that, like, when you beat a Technomancer, right before they drop down all the way, cloth, electrical component, that they can set off, like, an AoE. Serum, cloth, hardware, nail gun ammo. That deals, like, a huge chunk of damage to you. Hardware. I'm not even sure if it can kill you, though. Cloth. It might just deal like a percentage of damage. Like it might take you, like it might deal like something like 90% damage to your HP of like however much HP you have. And that there's like other enemies around that can sort of like finish you off. Serum and hardware. Okay, alright. This way. There shouldn't be any more guards, at least until we get to the destination, but I mean, we'll see. Maybe special guards have been set up. Considering the mission that we're on. Right outside Turville. Strange explosion. Go to the site of the explosion. Oh, there's a hole in the wall. Oh! This is the door that was locked before. Is that a naked person in there? I wonder if this is a trap. If maybe the person lying down is a technomancer and he's gonna like walk up to them and be like, "Are you okay?" And then they're gonna turn around and zap him unconscious. Well, before I interact with anybody, let me gather some loot. I don't know if we'll ever be able to come back here. Serum hardware. And I got some experience, too. I don't know why. I don't see any other loot in here. Help Mary. I don't know who Mary is. Oh, search the guard. Cloth. Oh, I know who Mary is. Oh, Mary is the technomancer that we helped before. Back at the prisoner of war camp. Oh, controller just died. That's fine, I have another one. She was the assistant to the warden of the POW camp. And, let me plug this one in. There we go. She was the warden, the assistant to the warden of the prisoner of war camp. And, that's weird. I mean, I guess it's not a big deal, but hold on. Controller settings. 1. Okay. There we go. Maybe once I plugged in the controller and it came back online. It doesn't say it's online, though. It's weird. Anyway. But yeah. We helped her out. She was grateful. But then, during the escape mission, we had to take down the head necromancer, and that's when Mary vowed revenge. So I assumed that we'd have to fight her at some point. Search this other guard. Cloth and hardware. Go to Tierville. Not yet. Maybe you can choose not to help Mary. I'm going to help her, but... Interesting. Maybe if you just ignore her and go to Turville, or just, like, go someplace else, maybe she does become, like, an enemy, but if you help her, then she won't. Maybe the game even has different endings depending on if you help Mary or not. That's interesting. We'll help her again, though.
Her? What the hell is she doing here? Won't take long for a patrol to show up. I better get her out of the way.
Oh, we're probably going to take her to the abandoned building. Roy's hideout. Or maybe we'll take her to Persistence, the nurse. If we can find her.
There you go. Looks like she's waking up.
Oh.
Did you really think you could kill my master and get away with it? After running away with your tail between your legs? You thought a weak woman would never come after you, didn't you?
Mary. Like you said, your master didn't give us a choice. You're exhausted and really worked up.
I feel weak. But when I got here, I was full of anger and power. What has happened to me?
You had an overload you couldn't get rid of. Young technomancers are almost never told about things like that. It makes it harder for them to escape. You were alone and all that power took over. Now you're empty. You should rest.
I feel awful. Like I've been ripped to shreds inside.
That sounds messed up. I'm going to end your suffering? That sounds like he's going to kill her. I'm going to get some medicine.
The overload was too strong. You need help. I'll go find some medicine so you can recover.
Strange explosion. Talk with Mary.
Here, take this. It'll prevent any internal bleeding and get you back on your feet.
I should thank you, shouldn't I? If I join you, will you teach me to control the overload?
I could teach you how to do that, yeah. Some people even learn to use the overload without suffering too much from its effects.
Are you going to sleep with me? Sean did.
Oh, dang. Yes, you owe me that much? Wow. It shouldn't be an obligation. I don't find you attractive enough for that. That's messed up. It shouldn't be an obligation.
If it happens, I want it to be because you want it to, not because you feel you have to. You can help me a lot, Mary, but you're not my slave.
Maybe, but I want to survive. And if that's what it takes, it doesn't matter.
In that case, why not? Wow. I'd rather you had other reasons.
I'll say it again. You don't have to, Mary. You should only give your body to someone if you want to, not treat it like a piece of meat.
Before now, everyone used my body in exchange for my life, or for knowledge. I'll think about it. Thank you, Roy.
Well, she no longer wants to kill us. Experience gained 4,000. Try to know more about Mary. Electrical relationship. I wonder why the icon changed. Before it was X to talk to Mary, now it's triangle to speak to Mary? That's weird. Ah, there is a side quest. Okay, so now what are we doing? Main quest, meet with the general. I'm guessing this is the general of the Resistance to tell him what happened. Side quest, electrical relationship. Try to know more about Mary. I hope we can, like, get her some clothes. And a brush.
Hello, Roy. Can I do something for you?
I have a few questions.
I was wondering...
Yeah, your outfit. Oh, wait, where are you from? I mean, I'm assuming we can ask all these questions eventually. What are the Abundance Technomancers like? Why did you follow me here? I pretty much know that. I want to tell you something else. Your outfit.
You don't want to change what you're wearing? You're dressed as ripped to shreds. Not really, discreet.
This dress reminds me of who I am. It's a testimony of my shredded past. I've lost so much due to my ignorance. Today, I am what I am. A pariah. A renegade hunted by my peers. But also a new woman. Free to determine her own conventions. without bonds.
Interesting. So maybe she wasn't supposed to leave the POW camp, but she chose to do it just to hunt me down. Now, when that happened, she went renegade. Very interesting. I wonder if that means... I mean, earlier we're hearing from the townspeople here that the guards are looking for a renegade, and I always assumed that was us. So I wonder if they were actually talking about her? She was the renegade on the loose? Or maybe they were talking about us, but she's now another renegade. And that's completely idiotic. I wouldn't say that. He's doing the same thing. I understand it's putting our lives at risk. I understand.
I suppose I can understand that. You're a little lost here. It's your last link to your past life. Alright, fine. We'll go on like that.
Where are you from?
How did you become apprentice to the warden of a prison camp?
It's a long story. I'm sorry. I really don't know you. I'd rather talk about it some other time.
What are the Abundance Technomancers like?
What are the Abundance Technomancers like? Do they have the same status as here?
I don't know much about it. But from what I saw, the people are afraid of them, just like here. Even though they'll never be allowed to hold the highest offices. But they're in the army. They're officers. They are not allowed to form cliques or teams. A master is simply allowed an apprentice, nothing more. They're primarily a military unit, for the battlefield, nothing more.
Sounds kind of like Jedi. Or Sith. Or like a weird combination of the two. Why did you follow me here?
Why did you take the risk of following me? You would have kept your status and rank with Abundance.
I was so angry, livid with rage. Sean had saved and protected me. I wanted to avenge him. Now I see that he was using me. But how was I to know that then, when he was all that I knew? I followed you for one reason, to kill you.
You said he saved?
Yes, I'm sorry. I don't really want to talk about it.
You still want to tell me about yourself?
You still don't want to talk to me about your past?
I'm sorry, Roy. I promise that when it feels right, and I've had time to sort it out, I'll tell you my story.
I'm gonna tell you something else.
I want to tell you something else.
I guess come with me.
Come with me. I'd like to have you with me.
It would be a pleasure. I prefer it when I'm with you.
Mary has joined.
Roy, can I do something for you?
I was wondering... I want to tell you something else. No, let's go. It's nothing.
So I wonder if you just leave her here, then she never really learns more about you and she never opens up about who she is. I feel like this really could have gone a lot of different ways. Maybe had we not I don't even know if not saving her at all is an option. But if we didn't save her, maybe she would have kept trying to track us down and kill us. Since we saved her, that's not going to happen. But maybe if we would have left her here and just gone off on our own, then maybe she never would have trusted us. Maybe at the end she would have died, or maybe at the end she would have escaped. I don't know. Now that she comes with us, maybe she opens up to us a bit more, but I mean, who knows? Maybe coming with us is what gets her killed if she dies.